2, Abby Wager. Number 3, Captain Anna Darlington. Number 12, Cara Santos. Number 24, Olivia Salisbury. The Hornets are led by head coach, Miss Heather McPherson. And fans, now, if you would please put your hands together for this evening's starting Tiger lineup. Number 1, Kelly Mello. Number 2, Abby Souza. Number 12, Cameron St. Pierre. Number 15, Julian Doherty. And number 35, Lynn Gannon. The Tigers are led by head coach, Miss Amy Siggins. Fans, please, we'd like to ask you now in attendance if you would please stand, rise, turn to the east wall, and join us for tonight's national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's Taunton High School girls basketball game against Taunton High School versus Mansfield. Tonight I am here with my counterpart, Aiden Fitting, and we are looking forward to a good game.
Taunton are coming into this game 1-6, and Mansfield are coming into this game 3-4.
Mansfield has the ball in the right corner, stolen by number 1, Kelly Mello. Driving up the court, left corner, shot, make, two-pointer. Driven up the court, number 2, Mansfield. Rebounded, Kelly Mello drives up the court, put it up to the top wing. Pass out to the right. Driven in. Pass out to number 15. Driven in. Passed out. Number 1. Passed it back to the corner. Shot. Rebounded. Stolen by Mansfield. Number 3 drives it up the court. Passed out into the paint. Driven out back. Shot from the corner. Make. Number 1, Callie Mello drives it up the court. Screen by Abby Santos. Abby. 3. Rebounded by Mansfield. Driven up the court. Fast break. Number 2. Passes it out. Passes it back. Passes it back to number 2. 3. And a make. Number 2 for Taunton High School. Drives it up the court. Passes it back to number 1, Callie Mello. And rebounded by Mansfield. Driven up the court by number 2. Ooh, good play by Mansfield for the easy bucket. Taunton High School slowing it down. Up top at 12. 35 gets it. Passes it to 1. Passes it to 35 in the paint. And that's a foul. 2 free throws.
One strong point in this Taunton High girls basketball team is Cameron St. Pierre coming into the game with averaging around 18 points per game. And she'll be a strong point for the Tigers.
And that's been apparent so far. When she has the ball, they seem much stronger. Number 35, Olivia Gannon. Misses the first free throw. And nails the second. Driven up court by number 24. Number 12 at Taunton High School is everywhere. Driven back up to the right. Back up top. Passing around the perimeter currently. Number 24 driving in. Number 12 in the paint. Back to number 2, and that is good.
Mansfield has some good perimeter ball movement on them, and number 2 just seems to have the hot hand at the moment, hitting 2 threes so far in the game.
Exactly. Number 12 got the ball on the perimeter. Number 35 gets it back. Number 12 drives in. And stolen by number 24 from Mansfield. And stolen by 2 for Taunton High School. And stolen back, but out of bounds, so it will be Taunton High's possession. Dribbled up court. Pass to the wing, driven in, traveling. That will be Mansfield's possession. Number 24, Olivia Salisbury, drives it up court. Passes it to number 1, Bridget Hanley. Stolen by Cameron, but that will be a foul. Number 3, Anna Darlington will pass on the ball. Number 12, Kara Santos, seems to be a big part of this game. She can be in the paint. Passed out to number 3. Shot. Miss. And that will be
back foul by number 12 for Mansfield. That's just a good box out by M. Gannon, who seems to be their center at the moment. Taunton High running a relatively small lineup.
Yeah, mostly guards and forwards on this team. Driven up court. Slow tempo, no one in the paint, all on the perimeter. Trying to get a good shot. Driven in and missed. Pass out to the perimeter, number 15. Number 3, and that is a make by number 2, Abby Santos. Number 24 for Mansfield drives it up court. And that is a
blocking foul
to Abby Santos.
Foul that's not really seen much, but blocking fouls do exist.
Yeah.
Got a little bit in the way of the offender.
This is sometimes hard to call. Got to get your feet set. And that is a turnover by Mansfield. Turnovers seem to be the name of the game. If you can limit them, you will most likely succeed. Dribbled up at number 2. Pass to St. Pierre. And driven in. And that is a make. Good play.
Great bucket through traffic and contact. Pierre finds her way. That's just an amazing bucket.
Another blocking foul. They're trying to limit this fast break as much as they possibly can, but it's not working too well. Trying to box him in. Pass it to the corner. Pass out to the top. And tipped by number 12. Stolen by number 2. Pass it to number 2. 12. Make. Great bucket by St. Pierre. She seems to be having the hot hand, and that is a timeout. Mansfield.
If I could have had one player to watch for the pregame, it would be Cameron St. Pierre. She's just on fire. Absolutely great player, and she's really giving it to Mansfield right now at a score of 11-11.
Exactly. She seems to have that hot hand flowing easily. Just the 3 ball looks on. She's getting space, passing it well. Just looking great today. Mansfield is probably looking here to try and get the best shots they can, play more tight D on St. Pierre. Maybe a few double teams, maybe a few changes on how they guard, since Taunton High School is very in the perimeter today. It's a big thing for them as they're smaller. Trying to get the best shots from the outside is how they will succeed today. Number 2 for Mansfield is back in the game, so let's see how her hot hand continues. Pass it to the corner, back to number 2. Driven in, and easy bucket.
Good touch, soft little floater over the top for number 2.
Mello drives it up court. Pass it back to St. Pierre. Pass it back to Gannon, and traveled by Gannon. That would be Mansfield's ball. 24. Salisbury, guarded by number 12. Pass out to number 2, and her first miss. Back to 24, back to 1, back to 24. Pass out to the corner, driven in, pass to 31. Blocked and regained. Tight defense by Taunton High School.
Good block by Cameron St. Pierre. She has such great instinct, and she's driving down the court now.
Wrestled back. Jump ball. Not jump ball. Retained possession by Taunton High School. St. Pierre's passing it in to Mello. To newly subbed in player for Taunton High School. Back to Mello. Back to Gannon. To Santos in the paint. Passed out back to Gannon on the wing. Passed up key. And stolen by number 11 from Mansfield, driven up court. And that is a bucket. St. Pierre's trying to have the tempo. Quick 3, and that is missed. Bounce to the right, and that is out on Mansfield. That will be Taunton High School's ball. Subbed in for Taunton High School is number 4, Braylee McDonald. Pass to Gannon in paint. Quick shot. Grabbed by Mansfield, number 24. Got it by St. Pierre on the top. Right corner, right in the paint. Back to 24 on the corner. Number 3. Nope. Another foul for Taunton High School. Trying to play aggressive defense, just stabbing them in the back a little bit. 24 is passing it in to 3.
Almost a good tip by Cameron.
Yeah, she's playing very aggressive defense. And that is inside the paint, number 31 from Mansfield. Driven up court, number 1, Kelly Mello. Quick 3. The back iron, passed back by 4. She is down. That's tough. That hurts.
Unfortunate Braylon McDonald having to come out of the game, getting hit in the face with only 50 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Tigers are making subs with M. Gannon coming out.
Pass out to the left corner. 3, and that is a make by number 11 from Mansfield. Good shot. Trying to make fast tempo with Taunton High School. Driving up court. Callie Mello, quick shot. Passed out. 3. Got her own rebound. To 15, back to number 12. And rebounded by Mansfield, number 2. Fast break, good pass. Good defense by number 2, Abby Souza. Driven up court by Halen. One last shot, and that is a good shot. 3-pointer. Go away to end the quarter. Looking to build on that in the next quarter. Taunton High School looking to build on their good outside perimeter shooting. Better defense by both teams will be necessary to succeed in this game, but both are looking pretty good today. Seems like it'll be a pretty high-scoring game today. The key for Taunton High School is definitely Cameron St. Pierre with her excellent shooting and playmaking today. And for Mansfield, it will most likely be number 2, Abby Wagger, who has been lights out from 3. Look to see more of them today. Pass out to the perimeter. Number 1 driving in, back to number 2 on the outside, to the corner for number 24. And that is a traveling foul by Mansfield. That will be Taunton High School's ball. Dribble up court by Callie. Pass back out. Giving back to Callie. Cameron trying to make the most out of what she has. Driving back in and blocked by number 2, Abby Wagger. Look to see those two going at it all night. Dribble up court by number 1. Pass it back to Wagger. Pass back to 1. Number 11, who's been shooting good from 3. Pass back to the opposite side. Dribble up from the top of the key. Rebound by Taunton High School. Good boxing out by number 15. Pass back out. Good shot. And that is a make for number 15, Jillian Doherty. Pass on to that left corner by Wagger. Pass back to number 11. Number 1 has it. Pass number 2. And that will be Mansfield's ball. Substitution for Taunton High School. That will be Olivia Gannon subbing in for Callie Mello. Number 1 for Mansfield is the court. Back to the right corner. And tipped by St. Pierre. That will be Mansfield's ball. To the top of the key. Dribbled in. And that is Taunton High's ball. Shot clock violation.
Really good defensive possession by Taunton High right there.
That's exactly what they need. Good ones. Dribbled up court by number 12. Pass back to double zeros. Number 12. Doherty drives in. It's a ball tipped by number 31. To the left corner. 3. Rebound by Mansfield.
Really good screen by double zero on Taunton.
Fast break. Back to 11 in the left corner. Top of the key. 3 from number 1.
Taunton High again, just as many good looks as Mansfield is, but Mansfield's knocking down their shots right now. Taunton High needs to get a little bit more lucky.
Maybe driving more in, but they're looking to be pretty good. Floater by number 2. Rebound by double zeros. Rebound again. And that will be Taunton High's ball. Good defense by Mansfield, but resilient rebounding by double zeros. Pass number 15, Jillian Doherty, and that is an easy bucket. They need more of those. Dribbled up court by number 1. Tough defense by St. Pierre. And just dribbled right in there. Seemed very easily by Bridget Hanley. Pass to 30, 5. Back to Abby. Dribbled in. And that is a foul.
This is the matchup of the game. Cameron St. Pierre for Taunton against number 2 on Mansfield. Seems like the two teams' best players going head-to-head.
Exactly. Both high-energy players just looking to get the best shot for themselves and for their teammates. Dribbled up. Doherty on the post, on the top key. Shot, that's missed. Dribbled back up court by Mansfield, trying to get in quick possession. And shot from top of the key for number 1, Mansfield, and that is an easy 3-pointer. Seems to be the shot of the game. Slowed down by Taunton High School, trying to get an easier possession today. St. Pierre drove it in and just blocked. Number 2, Wagger. And that is a...
Gets a lucky roll, soft touch off the hand, and gets it to roll into the back of the net. Or the bottom of the net. Good shot.
St. Pierre with a 3. Dribble up court fast by the number 1, Bridget Hanley. Corner, 3, and that is an easy bucket from Abby Wagger. That seems to be her shot. Dribble up court by number 2, Abby. St. Pierre looks to pass in to the top into the paint. That is a 3 from double zeros, and that's a good shot. Dribbled in by number 1. Shredding the defense like butter. 3 from number 22.
This is a high-intensity 3-point game. Oh, man. 3-pointers back and forth from each team.
Exactly. Number 12 driving in. And blocked by number 2. Pass out to double zeros. 3. Miss. Got by number 11. fighting through the defenders. Number 3 by number 2, and bam! Abby Wagger again from the right corner this time. And that is a timeout by Taunton High School. Seems to be a very high-intensity game today. Very quick shots, getting in as much three-pointers as possible, trying to limit possession time and just get the best shot possible. Many threes in today's game. For Taunton High School, St. Pierre has been great, but has not had much help today. For Mansfield, number 1 and number 2 have just been lights out today. The offense is running through them, and they're playing great defensively. So they're looking to stay with what they're doing. Let's see the adjustments made in this game today. Adjustments will be the big part of how this game goes today. See what Taunton High School does. Maybe try and limit the fast breaks. Tighter defense, maybe some presses on the corners and more full court. Trying to limit number 2, Abby Wagger, from those threes. She's just dicing through Taunton High School defense. Kelly Mello is subbed back into the game. Dribbles it up court. Pass to number 12. Goes to the top of the key. Shot blocked by number 2, Abby Wagger. Dribbled back up. Pass to the corner, number 3. And that is a foul. That'll be Taunton High School's ball.
Number 2 on Mansfield having great defense on Cameron St. Pierre, blocking one of her layups and then blocking a step back mid-range.
Number 2 is getting subbed out, so let's see how this goes. She's been the lightning bolt for this Mansfield team. Maybe this is the time for Taunton High School to attack. Number 12 dribbles it up, passes it to a teammate. Just a little bit offline. Dribbled up by Mansfield. Quick possession here. High intensity.
Good defensive block.
Fast break. And that is a foul. It'll be Taunton High's ball.
That last ball, number 3, Anna Darlington for first. Team commit.
Maybe Souza's passing in the ball. Oh, good pass. Oh, tough roll. High intensity by number 12, St. Pierre. Just everywhere tonight.
She's really getting unlucky with the rolls of her shot. She's had a couple roll out that should have gone in. And that layup right there just barely missing.
2 free throws for her. Another unlucky roll on the miss on the free throw. But she makes the second. Tight press by St. Pierre. And the whole team trying to play that high intensity defense I mentioned. Number 24 shot from 3, missed. 3 on the corner, pass to the key. Dribble up from the top, guarded by St. Pierre. Pass it to the corner, blocked by Doherty, and good play. Saving that ball for Taunton High. Dribble up by Callie Mello. Dribble to the right corner, shot. Just good defense by Mansfield. High intensity today. Dribble to the top of the key by 24. Dribble to the right key, right side. Pass back to the middle. And shot, miss. Rebounded by Gannon. Mello dribbles it up court. Shot by Doherty. Rebound Mansfield. Dribbles on the court. Quick. 2-on-2. And that is a foul. That'll be 2 free throws.
Taunton have seemed to make a defensive adjustment at the beginning of this second quarter all the way to the end. Seems like they changed from man-to-man to a 3-2 zone that's been stopping the perimeter ball movement of Mansfield.
Just a few holes in that. Getting a few threes when miscommunication. That is a miss on number 3's first free throw for Mansfield. Subbed in number 1. And rebounded by Doherty on the missed free throw. Driven up court. Driven by 12. Good shot. Tough roll. Another full court press. Dribble in to the corner. Shot. Another make by number 12. Number 11. Dribbled up by Mello. Pass to 12. 3. And absolute money. Don't leave her open. Dribbled up by 1. Good shot. And that will be the end of the second quarter. And the score is 42 Mansfield, 28 Tigers going into the half. The key performers for today's game have been number 12 for Taunton High School and number 2 for Mansfield. Hello and welcome back to Taunton High School as the Taunton High Tigers are looking to come back from a 14-point deficit against Mansfield.
And a comeback is totally possible if Tigers play the right way. They have to come back in that 3-2 zone exactly how they were at the beginning of the second quarter. And they got to get Cameron St. Pierre the ball, but get her the ball in the right way. Don't get her the ball with number 2 on her and try to create mismatches across the court.
Agreed. Drove up by number 1, Callie Mello. Pass to the right. Pass to the right corner, grabbed by St. Pierre. Pass back to the top of the key. And that's 3. That is off the front iron. Fast break, and that is out on Mansfield. That will be Taunton High School's ball. Dribbled up at number 1. To the right, and that is blocked by number 2. Stolen by number 2, and that is Mansfield's ball. Abby Wagger is everywhere. By far the standout player of today. Driven up by number 24. Passes to the right corner. Back to the top. Back to the top by number 1. Driven in, and that is foul. That'll be 2 shots for Cara Santos. In a way, fouling is much better for the Tigers, as no easy baskets. Sometimes a foul is necessary as she drains the first. Bricks the second. Got back by Taunton High School, driven off court. Number 12, pass on and out. 15, number 35 shoots it in middle. And rebound
That was a nice rebound by number 15, really getting in the paint, crashing the boards, ready to give the Tigers a second chance on this inbound.
One of the tallest Taunton High Tigers. Looking the best. Down in the paint. Dribble up court by Mansfield. Pass to the right, back to the top. 3, and that is a make off the glass for number 1, Bridget Hanley. Dribble up court, pass number 12. Back inside, and stolen by number 2. Wagger to the corner, number 24. And that is foul, Baton High on number 2.
That last foul, number 1, Kathy Mello, her second, team second.
To the top of the key, put inside, and the defense with Taunton High School, but grabbed back by Abby Wagger, driving inside. And back to the right corner, 3 by number 3. And that is Taunton High School's ball on a foul.
Or I think it may have been an offensive 3 on Mansfield.
Oh, yeah. Dribble up court by number 1, Mello. Shot. Chasing on a rebound, grabbed by number 2, Abby Souza, and that is a second chance points that Taunton High is needing. To the right corner, to the middle, and that will be 2 shots for Mansfield. Good aggressive play by Mansfield tonight. Number 12, back to the line. Oh, actually, never mind. They're getting the ball. But number 2, Wagger. Pass it to the top. Pass back to Wagger. 3, missed. Rebounded by Doherty. Passed up by St. Pierre. And tipped by Wagger again. Driven up court by number 24. And blocked by Doherty. Great play.
Wagner with a great defensive presence. She has great defensive IQ and really amazing hustle to back it up. She's all over the place this game.
Hustle is the key of this game, and she has all of it. Dribble back up into the paint and stolen by Doherty, and that will be Mansfield's ball as they retain possession. Pass right into the paint and blocked by 3 Taunton High players, and right in the corner by number 1, Bridget Hanley. Dribbled up by Souza. Pass up to Doherty. Easy 2 from the middle, and that is a good basket for Taunton High. Number 1, Hanley drives it up court, passes it to 2, and that is out of bounds. That will be Taunton High's possession. They were trying to feed it to number 2, Abby Wagger. Drop court by Mello. Number 3, trailing her. Pass the zeros. And that is traveled by Taunton High School on Doherty. That will be Mansfield's possession. Number 1, drives it up court. Slowing it down. Slower tempo this time. Pass to number 3 on the left wing. Drove it into the paint. And trying to draw a foul. Wagger.
Mansfield have really seemed to change their pace of the game from the first half. They went from a lot of slow, methodical, quick passing around the perimeter to really seeming like they want to force it up the court and feed their number 2.
Tips with 12. Retained by number 1. Back to 1, 3, and that's good. Absolute dagger. Driving up court to Souza. Passed it to 15. Pass back to the middle. Stolen by number 12, obtained by 4. Dribbling up court, right corner. Taken back from the right corner. Pass to the middle and stolen by number 2, Abby Souza. Driving on up court, looking for a pass, and that is a very close basket, just unlucky roll. Dribbled up court by number 3. Stolen by Abby. Abby dribbles up court. Pass to Mello. Floater, missed. Rebounded by number 4. And that will be out. That'll be out on Mansfield. Braylee McDonald is returning after her nose injury in the first quarter. Good to see her back. That is a good basket. Trying to lead the Tigers' comeback. And foul on Mello. Third foul on Mello, and she will be subbed out of the game. Subbing in for her is number 5. Number 4 from Mansfield drives it up. Dribbles in number 2, Wagger. Stolen by St. Pierre and blocking foul by Wagger. As that aggressive defense led to that foul. Passed in. Dribbled up by St. Pierre. All in the corners. And Doherty passes it in.
Check 1, 2. Mansfield with the ball, driving in. Braylee McDonald picks it up and passes out to number 5. Cameron St. Pierre with the 2v2, has the ball, double teamed, passes out to Braylee, who takes his 3, misses off the front iron, and it's a jump ball.
Taunton High retains possession. Passed in number 10. Pass on to the top of the key. Almost lost. Grabbed it back. Pass to St. Pierre. Fighting with it with Darlington. Stolen by Mansfield and hard block by number 5. And that will be 2 shots to Mansfield. Hard foul there, but that's just the game of basketball. She'll be subbed out. Never mind, number 5 will not be subbed out, just put to the top of the court. Hill misses her first shot. Salisbury is subbed in. Second shot by Hill. And air ball will be Taunton High's possession. So that hard foul helps Taunton High School as No free points. Dribbled up at 5. Taking a slow approach, pass it to McDonald. Dribbled into the middle of the paint, and that will be a jump ball. Taunton High's ball. Mansfield's possession, actually. But dribble up at number 24. Quick approach. She has the ball in her hand. That'll be timeout by Mansfield.
And a Mansfield timeout at the 1:35 mark.
Zoom in on Mansfield.
Let's see what changes Taunton High makes out of this, because even though it was Mansfield's timeout, they will definitely use this timeout, as it is a needed change for Taunton High, trying to make a late comeback, see if they have any gas left in them. Fouls are definitely a problem for Taunton High as well, as they have 5 team fouls with Mansfield's 2. Number 4, Doherty, will pass the ball into number 24, Salisbury. Pass back to Doherty. Pass to Salisbury. Driven in, paint, and that will be a foul on Cameron St. Pierre, her second. A team 6 foul. Back to the right. 3, and bucket by Kayla Doherty. Absolutely money from the 3 tonight from Mansfield. Operating on all cylinders. Wrestled for it by St. Pierre. Taunton High might be down, but they're still fighting, especially St. Pierre. I think the best thing about St. Pierre's game is that she knows that it's a team sport. Passing as much as she can, trying to get the best looks for herself as possible.
Tigers have just seemed to start to play a little bit sloppy on offense.
A little tired, if anything. 3 by St. Pierre, absolute money.
St. Pierre showing her range with that 3, pulling from the Tiger print. That's ought to get the team going a little bit. Maybe they'll get a little streak going.
A little momentum boost there. To the right corner, 3 by number 4. And that is out on Taunton High School. That will be Mansfield's possession. Out on Gannon. Salisbury will throw it in. Grabbed by 22. Popat. Popat drives it in. Passes it back out to the top of the key. Back to Popat. 3 from the top of the key. Rebound Gannon. Lost. And that will be White's ball. Tigers possession.
Maybe Julian Doherty can come in the game and give the Tigers a little bit more of a jump. She has a good presence out there, being one of the tallest Tigers.
Yeah, at a young age, too. 2025. Graduate. 3 by Pierre, missed. And that will be out on Taunton High School. And that will be Green's ball. Popat will pass it in. Souza and Mello subbed into the game for the Tigers. Salisbury. Driven in. Right corner. Relentless. And that will be the end of the third quarter, as it is 57-54 Mansfield, 37 Taunton. third quarter is about to be on your way, and the Tigers looking to come back from a large deficit, down 17, trying to trail this amazing three-ball shooting Mansfield team, as they have been lights out from three. And with number 2, Abby Wagger subbed back into the game, be ready to see many threes more. Pass to Salisbury, driving up court. Pass to the right to Wagger. We're ready to see many threes. And that is a foul on Souza.
That last foul, Abby Souza. Team 7, that'll give the Hornets with the shooting bonus.
And that is the shooting bonus, so that will be 2 free throws by Wagger. Along with Wagger's energy, she seems to be much taller than the rest of her opponents. So her skill set operates much better. And that is a miss. And rebound by Taunton High School by Mello, driven off court. Driven up, pass, close out of bounds, ball on the key. Drove back up, 10, lost ball. And that is a foul for number 10.
That foul on number 10, McDonough Claremont, her first teammate.
And that will be another free throw for another 2 free throws from Mansfield. Just playing a little tired here now. Just getting outclassed on the boards and in the paint.
Seem to have lost the mojo they had at the beginning of the game. Seems like they're just getting stumped. They're not the better team, and Mansfield's come here to win, and they have a star player in number 2.
Yeah, and she's very not reliant on scoring for herself, giving out good assists, and her teammates are pulling through. That's a big thing. Her teammates being able to knock down those shots. Just knocking down the shots is what means the most. And deep mid-range, but Mello missed. Driven up court by number 24, Salisbury. Pass to Popette. Back to Salisbury. Off of Mello, and that will be Mansfield's ball. Actually, Taunton High School's ball. Foul by Popette. Driven up by Mello. Pass to Doherty. Top of the key. None to the left of the key. And foul by 31.
Just a game full of fouls. A lot of stoppages.
Many. When this game is operating so quick, it's hard to not get at these fouls. But Mansfield has had the lower amount, and that's kind of allowed them to succeed. Driven by Mello. Mid-range. Bang. Good shot. High arcing shot by Mello. Oh. Full court press, Baton High School right now. And that will be a foul on Mello. Fourth foul.
Another foul.
Getting into some foul trouble here. Players are just looking a little lost here now. A little unmotivated. Tough to be motivated when you're losing by this much, but it's not over yet. Rebound by Taunton High School, Mello. Throwing up court. Left corner. Driven up, and good drive by number 12. And that will be 2 shots for St. Pierre.
Here to the line, shooting.
For 2, let's see how she does on these. Need every bit of points you can right now. First shot is good. Unfriendly roll. Still pressing hard for Taunton High School. Double team to the right side. Blocked. Rebounded by 12. St. Pierre just ripped that right from their hands. Great play. Slowing it down. Souza missed. Just overshot a little bit. Number 1 driving off court. Looking to get it to Wagger. Number 42. In and out. Oh, unlucky.
Very close coast-to-coast possessions from both teams, almost leading in points both times.
Oh, great.
Good rebound, good
Good
fight.
try by St. Pierre. Trying her hardest. Still playing with passion even down. 16 with only 5 to go. Looking grim for a comeback, but not out of the works yet. Just need quick points, maybe some threes. Just playing with good passion and fast. That's the way it will work for Taunton High. Driven in by Mello. And good basket. Good basket, good layup. And now, again, hard defense, and that is another foul for Taunton High. Another blocking foul. That is the team's 10th foul today of this half. And the first is good. And the second is also good by Hanley. Dribbled up court by Mello. Fast points is what they're trying to get, and blocked by number 2, Wagger. But ended up being traveled, so that will be Taunton High School's ball. Wagger just still playing with high intensity, even in this game that's getting way out of reach. St. Pierre from top. Miss wide left. That is out of bounds. That will be Mansfield's possession. Timeout by Tigers. Taunton High is just looking to have the best end they can possibly have of this game. It's looking pretty out of reach, but maybe they can string something together. It will all come down to St. Pierre, who's playing with their heart in their sleeve today. Just absolute great possessions, but just not much. Hope for a team today, which happens, but still a pretty good game by the Tigers. Something to build on for sure, but absolute great game from Mansfield, shooting the lights out from 3. Something that you don't often see at the high school level. Just looking absolute fluid out there. And number 2, Wagger, is just everywhere. Playing with extreme passion and extreme intensity. Looking very good out there. Pass in and 1. Ooh, close. Out of bounds. That will be Taunton's ball. They need a lot more of those to go their way. St. Pierre passing in. Back to Doherty to St. Pierre. Driven in. Good play. Trying to get those quick points. Full court press again. Trying not to foul. And that'll be Taunton's ball. Good defense by Taunton currently. Making it so the Hornets cannot get anywhere on those sides. Dribbled up by Mello. Pass on the right wing. Number 12, St. Pierre. Shot off the front iron. Blocked. Grabs back. St. Pierre still going up. And that will be Taunton High's ball again. Great defense by Mansfield today has been the key of this game. They've got the shots, just Mansfield has somehow got a hand on everything. Mello shot, good shot. High arcing shot again by Mello. Good in the paint. Number 1, dribbles up court, stolen. Fast break, 1-on-3. Good shot, just right off the front iron. And stolen by Mello. Back to St. Pierre. Out on Taunton High. And a timeout by Mansfield. Probably just a timeout to refresh the team, try and slow everything down. Don't need fast pace anymore, just trying to slow the transitions and everything just a little bit. Trying to make this the best possible game for them, as they've given up a few points here, and Tigers are within 12 points of coming back from this. So let's see the changes that Mansfield makes today. You know, they've made a few, but their general attack has been great. Exactly what they've been needed to do. Getting in that paint, tough defense, but also being able to find the open man on the 3, being able to have good shots. .356 left on the game. Pass to number 3. Dribbled up by Hanley. Good handles. Mello guarding tight. Mello's guarding with good aggression. Doherty on. Good shot by 11. Good hustle, good intensity, good foul. Good job drawing that whistle. That will be 2 for the Hornets. Ooh, misses the first. Makes the second. Dribbled up by Souza. Pass to St. Pierre. Dribbled up and just ripped out of her hands. Whistle to the ground by number 2. Passed into the middle. Good shot by St. Pierre.
St. Pierre really making an impact in this game. Seems like she has almost all the Tiger points. She's just everywhere tonight.
Yeah, I'd love to see how many points she scored tonight. Another foul by the Tigers. So another 2 shots by Mansfield. Just playing tight defense, getting a lot of fouls called today. The times they haven't, Mansfield has outclassed them on the edge. Good shot by Mansfield. Drained the second one. Drove up by Souza. Back to St. Pierre on the top. 3. Ooh, close to a foul. Grabbed by double zeros and blocked by number 1. Hanley coming out to block that shot from Braley. Grabbed by Doherty. And good shot by number 15. Getting that quick bucket. Just needed, trying to play full court press, trying not to foul though. Fat not taking their time on their possessions, but drew 2 fouls again, drew 2 shots again.
Fouls have really been a problem for the Tigers. I mean, it's good to stop the break, but you can't send your opponent to the line 10+ times a night. Even not even a night, a quarter. It seems like they've sent them to the line 10+ times.
Yeah, just tough defense is good, but this is not going to win them many games. Dribbled up by Souza. Back to St. Pierre. Oh, absolute cold-blooded. Great play by number 12, St. Pierre. The number 2 falls back to the ground.
And that's an ankle breaker. Oh, my God, if I've seen one. Put her on the floor and then hit the 3.
Great play by St. Pierre. That matchup has been amazing to watch tonight. Seems like number 2 for Mansfield has had more luck, but they're both trading blows. Really good to watch. Wagger has just been everywhere, and so is St. Pierre. It's fun to watch. And makes the second. Dribble up court by Souza. St. Pierre seemed to be playing the entire game. But
she must be tired, but seems like she's been getting better and better.
Oh, great shot by McDonald.
And bringing the game within 10 now.
And another foul. Another reach-in. That is tough for Taunton High School. Trying to play tough, but the way Mansfield has been driving it up and shooting it and missing it, it might be better to just lay off a little bit. Missed the first. Made the second. And dribbled up court by St. Pierre. Double teamed. Back to the right. Doherty now trying to go over the back. And another foul. I don't know if I've ever seen this many fouls in a high school basketball game, but
I haven't.
This is definitely very high intensity guarded game. This will probably be a rivalry in the future, maybe more this year. Great to see the twos deuce it off. Number 12 and number 2 for Mansfield. Great pass, just blocked. the Wagger and St. Pierre rivalry will probably be present more this year. St. Pierre guarded by Wagger. Dribbling up court. Driving in St. Pierre.
Great bucket.
Play. Great play, getting those quick points. And that is a timeout by Mansfield. Oh. Let's see how the Tigers' attack changes here. And let's see how Mansfield's attack changes here too. Maybe slow it down a little bit. Trying to just maybe rack up the fouls. As Taunton High has been doing a lot of that, trying to make Mansfield miss, but it hasn't been working the best. Number 45 for Taunton High School is subbed in. Wagger is passing the ball in. Salisbury. Tough defense by St. Pierre, and that will tipped, but that will still be Mansfield's ball. Wagger passing it in. Ooh. Great play by St. Pierre, but just couldn't stop it. And bucket by Mansfield. And that one might be a dagger if the dagger wasn't already placed. St. Pierre passed to the top of the key. 3. Missed. Rebound, got our own rebound, and that is a good bucket in the paint. Darted up the court. Past the Wagger, off her hands, and that will be Taunton High School's ball. Wagger starting to look a little tired. Dribbled up court. Cameron St. Pierre. Dribbling up. Tripped. Gets ball back. Passes it to Braley. Great play. Showing great hustle even with all this. And one. Even with only 28 seconds left. Actually, no point. I guess it wasn't an act of shooting. Stolen by Mansfield, and that will most likely end the game. Unless Taunton High tries to get another possession and foul by St. Pierre. Just a little bit of frustration at this point. And that will do it for this game. This game was over longer than I would have liked to say, but just outmatched by Mansfield tonight. Too many fouls, too many runs where they just weren't scoring points. Mansfield just had the upper hand the entire game. Dribble up court after the missed free throw. 3 blocked by Wagger. Again, the St. Pierre Wagger matchup. 10 seconds left. And another foul. 2 more shots from Mansfield. Something to build on in this game. Great play by both teams, just outmatched at times. Just hitting the shots is what needs to happen. They were getting the looks, but just tough defense and missing shots was tough for Taunton High School. And Wagger makes her second free throw. Dribbled up court. And last second shot, 3, and make by St. Pierre. Good way to end the game at least. And that will be the game as the Hornets win 72-62. And that will do it for tonight.